just because it's blurry and I'm like, well, just so.
Hi guys.
Hi.
First, I just wanted to say thank y'all because of your show. I met my best friend online and we came here together. So
Awesome.
Also, Jensen, this is for you really quick. It wasn't me, but did you see the shirt with Danneel on it that said the best thing about Jackals was his wife? And how did you feel about it?
Well, I feel like the framing was a little off because I literally got cut out of the photo. Which, well done, nice move. It's a nice little like accent on the whole shirt. It's literally say, Danneel's better, and I get cut out of the photo. Which, okay, I got it, thank you. I appreciated it. And I may have mentioned it to her, and she may be coming by this afternoon, so. Just to see that shirt, so if you don't have it on, put it on. It's on? You have it on? Looking for you later. Okay, right here. I thought you got called a second ago, but yeah, there you go. Yes. Keep your hand up, keep your hand up. Right. No, keep coming. Keep coming. The other, keep coming. No, don't. Stop. It's a family program. Hi.
Hi, my name is Summer.
Hi, Summer.
I asked this question to Jared last night, and he gave a great answer.
Whoa!
Whoa! I swear, he gave a great answer. But there's something important that I really wanted to talk about, and that is talking about why Dean's death was not him giving up, but accepting his point in the story.
Why Dean's death?
That was not giving up.
It's not because Dean is always known for never giving up and always keep fighting and keep living, and why he didn't take the opportunity to have Sam help him and go to, get an ambulance, and why
She didn't like my answer.
Are you looking for another answer? Is that it?
You're
Precious only. I have two thoughts on this. One is, and this is something that we heavily discussed during the filming of said scene, was that physically and logistically, we were playing the fact that it had, the rebar had positioned itself in a way that if I was taken off of it, that it would be instant death. So that it was like basically holding my lungs together, holding my torso together, which if you took me off of that, it would just, I would be gone in seconds. So that's kind of how we had to play that in order for it to make sense, so that, so that he didn't go and run and get an ambulance or go and get the medic bag and Impala and go into triage mode. So that's how we kind of answered that question on the day and logistically, but more kind of in theory of why he didn't struggle so much. I mean, there was like, he was not happy that he was stuck on a post in the middle of a barn. And in fact, I think there was something I added there, which was just, I just yelled, I forget what I said, like damn it, or just like, damn it! Like that was not scripted. But I just feel like he would have been like, I wasn't prepared for this right now. But once it settled in that this was happening, I think, and we talked a little bit about this in the meet and greet yesterday, that there, and I think they mentioned that you talked about it too, about how much time had elapsed between the God showdown and the barn scene. And I always assumed it was several years had gone by. And so they had been living in basically their ideal setting for several years. They beat the big bad, they saved the world, they saved themselves, they were doing what they loved, they were in a routine that made sense. Everything was, they found their sweet spot. And I feel like that played into Dean's acceptance that he had made it. He was okay because he got to where he needed to go. And he was there and had been living there for a while. And that was what he needed in his life, and he kind of found it. And so I think it was easier for him to say a few things that he needed to say to his brother at the end.
I guess I have a dark sensibility because I was like, it was quick. They
drove home from God and got killed.
You said it was like 5 years. You said it was 5 years.
Between what and what?
Between the God showdown and the barn scene. That we had been living in that routine for like 5 years of like going on hunts and
That's not enough years.